join me for a nice cutting board hot dip. So we've been doing this for a couple of years now, and we're pretty sure that this is about the best way to protect the cutting board surface. This is a hot wax dip of local Valhalla beeswax and some mineral oil and some orange oil and a couple other additives. But when you take these boards and you dunk them in there, that's really just kind of when they come to life. So it's really fun to share that with everyone. So without any more delay, we'll just take that and throw that right in there. And you can see just real quickly, I mean, how quickly it changes color and just becomes real great. So we let them sit in there for, I don't know, 5 or 10 minutes or so. As they start soaking up the oil, there's all these little bubbles that show up, and when those bubbles are kind of done, that's when we know that it's kind of absorbed enough oil. Then we set them off to the side and we let them cool down, and they absorb even more during the cool down process. And then we'll buff them off, and if they still look really dry, we'll go ahead and we'll give them a second dunk or a third dunk. And they get significantly heavier with every dunk as more wax just enters into the pores of the lumber. But that way the waterproofing soaks really deep into the core and just gets to make sure that we have a nice protective surface for you to cut on for many years to come. So that's just one of the many things that we do to our cutting boards to make sure that they're going to last you for a long time. And if you ever need a cutting board refinish, you can go ahead and bring them on in, and we'll sand them down and get them all looking nice, and then we'll go ahead and we'll throw them in our hot dip. It's a pretty cool thing. It's just a steam well from a restaurant that I got years ago, and it's worked out really, really well. We used to take wax that was melted and then rub them on the board, but we found that this gets way better coverage. The color is richer, and I bet there's just overall more protection. So yeah, enjoy. This one will be heading off to White On Brewing later this week.